Hello everyone and welcome to the Air Goddess Network. I am the Air Goddess and welcome to my channel. I'll be pulling for the week of November 13th to November 19th, 2022. And we have two events coming up this week. On the 16th, which is on Wednesday, we have Venus moving into Sagittarius at 0 degrees. So that's full unbridled Sagittarius energy. So you might be looking to travel with your loved one, long distance travel. You might be going to getting ready to go to school or something like that. Get some more higher learning. You might even have a lot of people who you might find that are from different backgrounds in life, and you'll be visiting and getting to know them. So you'll be loving to be around a lot of groups that may not come from the same background as you. So be looking out for that. And then on the 17th, which is the very next day, we have Mercury entering Sagittarius again at 0 degrees. So whatever you're thinking about traveling, going to school, philosophy, anything like that, giving some gifts out to people giving you gifts of information, just be looking for that to be coming at you quickly. It might be something big, so just be ready to expand your consciousness to a degree. Jupiter likes to give, Sagittarius in general, which is ruled by Jupiter, likes to give gifts. So be careful with the gifts that we are receiving or giving during this time, because since it's so big and it's might be a lot, then, we have to be careful on how we give to others and things like that. But overall, it'll be done in fun. It'll be done with a lot of happiness and maybe a lot of partying to a degree. Of course, again, we're moving into going toward Thanksgiving, and Christmas. And so we're going to be doing a lot of that, a lot of socializing, a lot of different people that are going to be in your space. So we're going to have some fun. It's going to be a lot of fun going on. So let's get on in here and see what we've got for the week. We're going to be using our good tarot deck right here from Colette Baron-Reid. And to get the advice, to see how it ties all in, our trusty energy oracle deck right here from Sandra and Taylor. So let's get started. I hope you're ready to see what opportunities that's going to be coming your way, because whatever they're going to be is probably going to be big. Whether it's going to be you giving or somebody giving to you. So be looking out for that. So let's get this first card out and see what it has to give us. All right. Let's see what we've got going on here. We've got our first card. We've got the Hangman. Learn to see things from a different perspective, eh? Makes sense. You might meet somebody that gives you a whole new perspective on how they live or how they work or how they party. You never knew it until you saw it. And that's ruled by Neptune energy. Okay, let's get our second card. And we've got our second card here. We've got the Three of Air. This is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius energy. So let's get on in here. So with this energy here, okay, this is watery, and this is learning to see things from a different perspective, letting go. Some people can see it as sacrificial, but in this case, it's about letting go of a perception that you had about something, a person, a place, maybe even a situation. And considering that we are moving into Venus in Sagittarius and also Mercury in Sagittarius, It's going to give us a broader perspective because Sagittarius, they're known as a traveler and they get to meet a lot of people. They get to learn a lot of things from different places because they're always moving. They're always traveling. And so they're the ones that have the best idea of how to go with the flow because they know that wherever they are, they're not going to be there for long because they're always moving to the next thing, the next place, the next situation, the next set of opportunities because they're always willing to learn and expand what they have learned. The opposite of Sagittarius is Jupiter, and Sagittarius is Gemini. So with Gemini energy being across from them, they've learned how to take information, use the information, and gain the knowledge from that and apply it so that they can move farther and take it somewhere else and maybe teach somebody else how to do that thing because they learned it from here and now they take it over here and apply it over there. And they're known as a teacher. They can teach you, right? So with this Neptune energy here, it's saying let go of your perceptions, let go of what you thought, let go of what you feel, let go of those things so that you can be enlightened because Neptune wants you to be enlightened about the things that you thought you knew, thought you felt, thought you did or are doing, because there's always a better way to do it. And when you let go of a notion of something, then you are open to learn more. When you let go of what you thought or what you do and how you do it, you are able to put yourself in a position to learn more. Basically, what this is saying is let it go. Don't be so stuck on the notion of something. Don't be so stuck on the idea of how somebody is or should be. We are not here to put people in a box. We are here to learn from each other. So the best thing to do is let go and learn. Learn to see it from a new perspective. Learn that person from a new perspective. As just because somebody told you about somebody doesn't mean you have to have that same idea. Get to know things for yourself so you can learn for yourself. So then we have this Three of Swords, this Three of Air coming on in. And this is about heartbreak. You might feel a little heartbroken about something because you learned something that wasn't so, or was so, or is so. And now you feel some kind of way about it because you built all your dreams and plans on that thing you thought. And now you find out that's not what it is at all. Okay. But the good thing about the Three of Air is you can build from there. Now it's no longer in the way. Now that your thought has been shattered about that thing, person, place, situation, you can choose to move on because it's air. You can choose to change how you think. Because now that you know the information, it's up to you. Now you're being held responsible for it. Another possibility is that somebody came to you about something. And this could be the gossip card. Somebody's coming to you telling you one thing and you already have your mind set on what it is and you know this what it is because you've already learned what it is. And now you've got this person coming in. But no, that's not it. Let me tell you, girl. Or let me tell you, dude. Nah, that ain't it. Let me tell you what so-and-so told me about blah, 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 whoop-de-whoop. But you being enlightened, you already know what the truth is regardless of what they're saying. They're trying to break your perception. They're trying to break what you've already learned or learned already. They're trying to break that and say, no, but this is what it is really because somebody told me such and such, and this is what they did and how they thought, and whatever you think is not the case because of what they think, because of their anxiety, because of their not having all the knowledge, because they're giving you their side and no one else's. Okay, so be careful of that. Always put yourself in the position of enlightenment. You can listen to what someone has to say without taking a side. You can say, oh, okay, well, thanks for letting me know. I hear you. Okay, I understand. And know that what you know because you let go is in fact the truth for you. Just because somebody has their truth, don't make it your own. Your truth is yours. And right now, their truth is theirs at this particular time because it's air. It could change. The wind can change. It can go very hard and very next day, not at all. Or maybe even a light wind, right? It could change directions too. So be careful. Stay steady in your enlightenment. Continue to grow. Continue to learn. Continue to flow. Continue to flow. It's okay to listen to other people and their grievances. It's all right. But don't make it yours. And you don't make it theirs. You can tell them what you know. You can tell them something. But at the end of the day, they might not make it theirs. And it's okay. It's quite all right. Maybe right now it's not their thing. Maybe right now it's not. But maybe eventually somewhere in the future it could change. And that's all we want. To allow people to go with the flow in their own time. So let's get the card at the bottom of this deck to see what's driving this reading. Let's see what's really driving it. And we've got the Four of Fire. That's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And this is home. So this could be very well, since it is, Thanksgiving season. You could be going home. Okay. You could be around your family. You're traveling a lot. Okay. And you're trying to get a new perspective on your family that maybe you didn't have before. You're feeling good about being home, and then you've got this aunt, uncle, cousin coming to you about some mess, and you've been enlightened about the situation before you got there, right? So you kind of already know what the real deal is, but you got cousin, aunt, mom, dad, uncle, family friend telling you something from their perspective. Well, no, actually, I know you came home, but girl, let me tell you what's really going on, because this happened to me, and whatever they told you, I don't know what they told you, but let me tell you what really happened. They're happy to see you because they want to give you this quote unquote information about something that you already are enlightened about. Or you could be going home, and this could be you coming home saying, well, actually, this happened to me, and let me tell you, blah, blah, blah. And then you've got that one person or a couple of people at home, the people at home telling you, well, actually, this is really what it is. You weren't home to see what really happened. So let us give you the perspective that you need, so you won't have to feel like this is what happened to you, because you weren't here to know all sides. But now that you're here, now that you're home, and we can see you, and we're happy that you're here, we can tell you in person what's really going on. So this could be the energy. This could be you. This could be someone else. He, she, they. At the end of the day, get enlightenment. Don't fall for one-sided information and gossip. He say, she say. And yes, the information you receive when you get home could be heartbreaking. It very well could be, because you're getting information that's going to let you see something from a different perspective. And it's not necessarily bad. It's not necessarily good, but at least you're getting the information from the horse's mouth. Not from he say, she say, coulda, shoulda, wouldas. You don't do this, and you don't let people do it to you. Get it from the horse's mouth. Okay? That's the best way to get information. Get it straight from the source, and not from somebody else wasn't there, or heard it from, Aunts May and cousin Susan and brother Bill and whoever else. No, you're going home. Get it from those who care about you, that live in the house, that really know what's going on, whoever they may be. All right, so let's get some advice for this. And like I said, there's going to be a lot of traveling, a lot of information being tossed about. And right now, this is the best time to be the hanged man in the upright position, meaning keep yourself open, go with the flow, let things go as they need to go, and you don't put yourself in the middle. You stay as neutral as you can be while taking in the information and disseminating it to the best of your ability, without other people's input. Okay? Especially if they weren't there themselves. Especially if they weren't the ones dealing with the situation firsthand. Okay? So let's see what our advice is going to be. And we've got our card. Woman holding a heart. All right. Let's see what the woman holding a heart has to say about all this gossiping and what somebody said and how it made them feel and them coming to you telling you that's not what happened. And oh my God, how could you come home and not tell me or tell me blah, blah, blah. Page 140. All right. So she came out in the upright position. So it says female dealing with family, love, or emotions. So this could very well be just the energy. It doesn't mean that you're actually a female, but it could be you if you're a female, if you're a woman. Or it could be someone who has the energy. It's just about the energy, okay, y'all? Don't say, oh, well, if it's a woman, it's not me. It could be anybody. It's just a feeling. It's just the energy. It's female energy. It's woman energy. So it could be your aunt dealing with this information. It could be your cousin dealing with this. It could be you dealing with this. It could be anybody dealing with this. It's not about being a woman. It's about the energy of women. The woman on this card wears a butterfly in her hair and holds a lovely large heart in her hands. For a woman, this card upright could be a reflection of your own state of peaceful emotion and receptivity for love. Or it might be a message that your family issues are going to resolve. You're an intuitive woman who understands the emotions of life, and you're bringing that awareness to all that you do. This card upright could also indicate the presence of a female friend, teacher, or confidant who's here to help with issues of love, family, or emotion. This is an even-tempered and caring person who resonates with you in your emotions. This could also portend a new love interest or friend coming your way. Okay, so with that being said, if you're having issues with your fam, okay, and there's been a lot of gossiping going on about who said what, how it happened, who did it, why they did it, I don't know, because this, that, and such and the other, then you need to use your intuition and just fall back and, just go with the flow. Because this could be something that happened to you. And if it happens to you or a cousin or anybody like that, you may be, the woman, quote unquote, or the person who has the energy of saying, you know what? We can resolve this. This is not something that can't be resolved because we all want to be a happy family. We're all here to celebrate the season, right? We want everybody to be here. And so let's resolve the issue. Okay, I understand that XYZ happened. Okay, great. We understand that. And everybody has their own perspective, and that's okay. We're allowed to have our own perspective. But at the end, let's start looking at it from their perspective. If you're not getting along with Cousin Bill because Cousin Bill says something to Aunt Jamie about something, then maybe Cousin Bill and Aunt Jamie need to look at it from each other's perspective so they can come to a deeper understanding as to why they did such and such or why that person said such and such. But it can be resolved. It can be resolved. All you got to do is sit down and have a conversation instead of having these side conversations and these side thoughts and these ill-intended thoughts, because this is not just communicating, this is also thinking. You could be having a thought about somebody and it's not even a real thought because you're not looking at it from their perspective. In order for things to be truly resolved, we have to see each other's perspective. You don't have to agree with it, but you can understand it. We have to have a level of understanding. We don't have to agree with everything somebody says about us, to somebody else, ABC 1, 2, 3, but we can learn to understand it. We can see it from their perspective, why they act the way they do. Oh, they act that way because this thing happened to them and they don't even realize that they're still moving on that thing because it's a trauma for them. Or they're saying this thing because that's what somebody told them to say and that's what they're used to saying. It's not really personal. Maybe they need to learn. Maybe we should learn why they were told that. Maybe something happened where they were told that in order to get by in a specific situation, and now they use it for every situation. Having different perspectives helps us resolve issues with our family, friends, co-workers, people we consider to be family, things like that. If you really want a happy family and and celebrate the accomplishments of your family, whatever family means for you, then we have to be able to see each other's perspectives. We have to be able to understand and have enlightenment about those things, especially during a time when it's normal for us to want to get together with our family and friends, right? This is Thanksgiving. We're coming up to Christmas soon. We want to go home. We want to see the people we haven't seen in a while. And we want to be able to be intuitive and understand them that, they may be feeling some type of way, and we need to learn from them, because we can learn from them just as much as they can learn from us. Okay, and that's what Sagittarius is. We're here to learn from each other and bring gifts of knowledge and compassion and a higher understanding, because just so you know, Sagittarius is also ruled by Neptune. They share a planet. Sagittarius shares Neptune with Pisces, and they're both spiritual zodiac signs and spiritual, people, based on the aspects. Okay, so don't knock somebody because they have a dream and now you're talking crap about their dream or whatever. You don't know that dream could bring the whole family some type of celebration, some kind of happiness. Okay, so don't knock anybody's dream and talk crap about it. See it from their perspective and learn that thing that they're dreaming up with that Neptune energy could be something that can be beneficial to everyone in the group. And it could be something big. Not no little small change. Like I said, Sagittarius energy is not about small gifts because it's ruled by Jupiter. So let me know down in the comments if you resonated with this reading. I thank you for stopping by as always. I am the Air Goddess. I'll see you next time. Take care, everyone. See you soon.